Hey, Professor. So today I decided to go into chapter 9 for the ethics log, which is about basically, is it okay to lie in pursuit of the truth, especially if you're a journalist? In this case, they used a student journalist who went to supposedly the Central State University. The names and the school have been changed because some of these people still currently go there. And this was a case that was pretty interesting to me, actually, only because as a student reporter myself, I always wonder how you're supposed to present yourself to people you interview and your sources, not just in a professional manner, but how to get good answers, not just what feels like rehearsed answers from whoever you may interview. You want to actually get the raw, honest truth to get a story. So this particular case involved a woman named Lauren Sagona who was trying to figure out why her university didn't have a set standard of set criteria for when transfer students bring their classes from one school and bring it to another. And they found a lot of she found a lot of students weren't having their credits accepted and were being classified as far less into their college career than what they thought they were. So, after some digging, including talking to the registrar of financial aid and the president's office, she didn't really get anywhere. And it seemed to be, according to her, that it was because she was a journalist and identifying herself as a journalist. So, she decided to basically come up with a fake ID. Well, not a fake ID, but a fake name, and use that to call the school, but it didn't really even take that. All she had to do was identify herself as a community college student who was wanting to find out how her transfer credits would transfer from her community college into Central State. And she was able to find information on that when she called. And she said the secretary who tabulated the courses uh, basically the reporter was able to find the information that she needed and published it, and it caused kind of a storm of whether or not she should have lied along the way to get this information. Now, I personally think that cases like that, it's kind of necessary to lie about yourself a little bit along the way, because I'm just not a believer that you're going to get the raw truth from people, especially people in power who don't want to give their power, or somebody who's ashamed of something major that their institution has done. It's hard to get that truth unless you kind of take it to the next level. So yeah, I feel like while it's not something that needs to be done in every circumstances, it's important to keep in mind that some institutions are really wanting to keep a stranglehold on their power, that you're going to have to use some methods along the way in order to find those answers.